Hello students and welcome to another lesson series on accountancy. Today we will learn a very interesting term, Reconstitution. You all must have heard the term Reconstitution with respect to the society, any business or even food. The dictionary meaning of Reconstitution is basically to form something in a different way altogether. Yes, our today's lesson is on the topic Reconstitution of a partnership firm, admission of a partner. Partnership, as we have been discussing in all our previous lessons, is an agreement between the existing partners. The partnership agreement guides the operations of any partnership firm. In any given situation where the present agreement is revised, the partnership agreement needs to be reconstituted. The firm continues to exist while the partnership deed undergoes a revision and the firm undergoes a reconstitution. We will now learn the most prominent situations where reconstitution of a partnership firm takes place. Situation 1. Admission of a new partner. If we refer to the provisions of the Partnership Act 1932, we understand that if not otherwise provided in the partnership deed, a new partner can be admitted only if unanimously agreed by the partners. As soon as a firm gets a new partner, he or she simultaneously acquires two main rights. Number 1, the right to share the assets of the firm, and number 2, the rights to share the profits of the firm. However, the mentioned rights call for bringing in certain amount of capital, either in cash or in kind, by the incoming partners. In certain circumstances, the partnership firm may be well established and earning higher profits than normal return on capital. So, the new partner coming on board of an already established firm enjoys the fruits of hard work and labor of all the earlier years. The existing partners have to part with their portion of super profits. So to compensate, the new partner is required to contribute an additional amount. This is known as premium or goodwill. There are a few more points which require attention while admission of a new partner. New profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio, valuation plus adjustment of goodwill, revaluation of existing assets, reassessment of the existing liabilities, distribution of accumulated profits, that is reserves, adjustment of partners' capital. Take the example of Peter and Sidney. After a few years of operations, they pulled in Suzanne as the new partner for managerial help and overall business growth. And then they also pulled in Parul as another partner for capital contribution. Peter and Sidney had an existing profit sharing ratio of 3:2. Both the ladies, Suzanne and Parul, come in with a profit share of 1/5 each. Now the firm has 4 partners and it stands reconstituted. Situation A under Situation 1. New profit sharing ratio. In the situation where a new partner comes in, he or she takes up the profit share of existing partners in the agreed percentage mutually decided by all of them. The profit sharing ratio definitely gets revised after admission of new partner. We will now take you through a few examples for better understanding. Example 1. Peter and Sidney are partners sharing profit or loss in the ratio of 2:3. Now they admit Suzanne for 1/3 share of the future profits. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of Peter, Sidney and Suzanne. Solution. Suzanne's share is equal to 1/3. Remaining share is equal to 1 minus 1/3 is equal to 2/3. Peter's new share is equal to 2/3 into 2/5, which is equal to 4/15. Sidney's new share is equal to 2/3 into 3/5, which is equal to 6/15. So, the new profit sharing ratio between Peter, Sidney, Suzanne is equal to 4/15 is to 6/15 is to 1/3, which is equal to 4/15 is to 6/15 is to 5/15, which is equal to 4 is to 6 is to 5. Note, it is assumed that the new partner Suzanne acquires her profit share from the old partners Peter and Sidney in the old ratio. Example 2. Peter and Sidney share profit in the ratio of 2:3. Now they take in Parul with a profit share of 1/3, and it is agreed that Peter will contribute entirely to this new share. Solution. Parul's share is equal to 1/3. Peter's new share is equal to old share minus share surrendered is equal to 2/5 minus 1/3 is equal to 1/15. Sidney's share is equal to 3/5, which is the old share remaining the same. So, the new profit sharing ratio between Peter, Sidney and Parul will be 1/15 is to 3/5 is to 1/3, which is equal to 1/15 is to 9/15 is to 5/15, which is equal to 1 is to 9 is to 5. Situation B under situation 1. Sacrifice ratio. As the name denotes, the sacrifice ratio is the ratio in which the existing partners or the old partners agree to sacrifice their specified or existing share of profit. Remember, we spoke about super profit a few slides back, where the new partner brings in additional amount to compensate the existing partners. This premium or goodwill amount is shared by the partners in the ratio in which they sacrifice their profit. Sounds logical, isn't it so? The partner's sacrifice is equal to old share of profit minus new share of profit. Example 1. Peter and Sidney share profit in the ratio 1:3. Now they admit Parul in the firm for 1/4 profit. Now, Peter and Sidney's new profit sharing ratio would be 1:2. Now, calculate the sacrifice ratio. Solution. Parul's share 1/4. The remaining share is equal to 1 minus 1/4 is equal to 3/4. Now, this 3/4 is to be shared in the ratio of 3:1. So, Peter's new share is equal to 3/4 into 1/3 is equal to 3/12. Sidney's new share is equal to 3/4 into 2/3 is equal to 6/12. New profit share between Peter, Sidney and Parul will be 3/12 is to 6/12 is to 1/4, which is equal to 3/12 is to 6/12 is to 4/12, which is equal to 3:6 is to 4. So, Peter's sacrifice is old share less new share equal to 1/4 minus 3/13 equal to 1/52. Sidney's sacrifice ratio equal to old share less new share equal to 3/4 minus 6/13 equal to 15/52. So, the sacrificing ratio between Peter and Sidney would be 1/52 is to 15/52 is equal to 1:15. Well, that's a lot of calculations, students. But remember one thing, as the old saying goes, practice makes you perfect. So keep on practicing, and we will see you soon in the next part of the lesson. Till then, happy learning.